Good morning, everybody. I'm here at the Hilton waterfront in New Orleans. This is my living room area. Not too bad, right? But oh, what an interesting day yesterday. So let's start off yesterday's day with the day before. Um, I woke up at 7 a.m., did a ton of work, and then when the evening came along, I had to be up around 2:30 in the morning because my flight was leaving just after 5. And it's a 40-minute to 45-minute drive to the airport from my place. So of course, that's what I'm thinking about all night. I have my alarm set and everything, but you're thinking, what if the alarm doesn't go off because it's such an early flight? It's easy to sleep in till 6 o'clock in the morning, and if I slept into 6 o'clock in the morning, I would miss my flight, and there's no other flight till the next day. So, what did I do? I ended up spending the whole night wide awake, sitting in my bed watching Netflix. But then I get up, I pack, finish like my last little things of the day. After showering, you throw in your toothbrush and your razor and stuff like that, and then zipped up suitcase, got ready to go, and it's snowing outside. That's not what you want to see when you start heading off for a flight, is snow. Now, I got lucky in Ottawa, didn't really affect our Ottawa flight to Toronto, but our flight from Toronto to New Orleans was, yeah, it was delayed. Not too bad, though, a half hour. Ended up working out because when I arrived, Tony's flight arrived exactly when mine did. And so we actually were only two conveyor belts over from each other for our baggage. So we were able to meet right when we were looking for our luggage. So we got on that, and then we shared a cab down to my hotel. And I checked in my bag, and then I walked over with Tony to his hotel. We checked in his stuff, met up with a rendezvous time, and then we got to go and have dinner with everybody. Sharon at Sea, Para DJ, Josh and his mom. We met all kinds of people last night for dinner. It was really great. We had some really good food, really, I would call New Orleans food. Almost, it looked like they were escorting us in the restaurant to this back alley. It turned out to be this really quaint, beautiful little, like, courtyard inside that yeah, it was great. The food was really good as well. Service was really good. And then I met up with my friend Christy, and she her and other people all day were talking about this Chewbacca or something kind of parade that's going on in New Orleans. And it's supposed to be a sci-fi parade. And I'm thinking, New Orleans, folks. New Orleans knows how to party. They know how to parade. This is going to be epic. I can't a Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans. Yeah, we got to go. Even though I hadn't been to bed since 7 a.m. the night before, and it was 5 p.m. the day after. I said that nope, I'm going to go. I'm going to go, and we went. We stood in line, and lots of people lining up the streets. And yeah, let's just say the parade wasn't quite what I expected. Um, this was a it's something that you would see like a local town would do, if you know what I mean, like a small town parade or a medium-sized city, somebody with like 50,000 people, 60,000 people. It was just a bunch of people who dressed up in some costumes, put some lights on, made their own floats, like little floats out of a wheel cart or a wheelbarrow or something like that. Um, yeah, it wasn't what I thought or expected of a Mardi Gras. Definitely not what I'm picturing. So I'm guessing that wasn't it, folks. I'm guessing it wasn't it. There were no bead throwing here at this sci-fi thing. And I also want to say it like there was police presence, like driving up and down a little bit before the parade started. They had gates up in some areas where the parades were coming down the routes and blocking off streets and stuff like that. But it wasn't monitored. Nobody was monitoring this stuff. Nobody was organizing the crowds whatsoever. And it became a problem because people who saw the barriers that were there, they stood behind the barrier like you're supposed to do, and they lined up for a couple hours before the parade started. And then people would just show up even after the parade started and stand directly in front of the people and block their view, who were standing there for hours ahead of time. And there were not a lot of happy people. And then I noticed what kind of parade it was and that. And after about 10 minutes of it, I said, okay, well, that's it. I am exhausted. I'm heading out and headed back to my hotel room here. And literally crashed. Like, I fell asleep and bam, I was done. And I said, okay, I'm going to sleep. Set my alarm for like 10 o'clock in the morning. Give me enough chance to check out by 11 and stuff like that, to shower. And no. About 8:45 in the morning, there's a knock on my door, and it's housekeeping. I said, surely they're not knocking on my door. And they knocked again and again and again until finally I got up and yes. Housekeeping? I said, yeah. Is it, you're checking out now? I go, no, I'm not checking out now. When are you checking out? I don't know. Later. Okay, and then walked away kind of a little bit huffy as I'm looking at it through the keyhole, like the peephole. It's 8:45. You're knocking on my door to check out and woke me up to check out. My door's locked. The key card's on there. It says, do not disturb on my door. And they still knocked on my door. Not a happy camper about that. That kind of service is not what I expect when you're staying in an expensive hotel room on the waterfront. So up I got, took my shower, getting ready to head over, maybe go down and grab some breakfast. It might be a long day, but it was so nice. We ran into so many people yesterday. Just getting out at the airport, ran into 5 or 6 couples saying hi. It was a lot of fun, and I imagine it's going to get even crazier today on the ship. The weather is not cooperating. It's overcast today. Beautiful day yesterday, though. Absolutely gorgeous. But, yeah, got to get ready. I'm showered and everything. I still look a little tired, but that's to be expected after staying up for literally, and that is the right word, literally 41 hours without going to sleep. That was a long time. I must have been, my head bobbing on the airplane must have, like, I must have been like, oh, I'm going to fall asleep here. I was falling asleep. But yeah, we're here. Parade wasn't what I expected, but I had a great meal. The room is great. Room's, housekeeping not terrific right now as far as waking me up is concerned. But we're heading to the breakaway, and we're going to go meet thousands of people today. Thousands of people. So I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll join us because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And as long as I get some sleep.